Hello, this is Tom Clapp with my bi-monthly precious metals market update. As you know, if you follow this show, I was out of the country last week and 2 weeks ago and unable to do my normal bi-monthly report. I'm not going to really get into economics today. It's more the questions about moving and product. But before we get there, I do want to mention I've been to Italy. This is my fourth time. We were there 2 weeks. I've never been where no one wanted the dollar. When I say no one, I mean no one. Used to, we had vendors we'd buy from, pay dollars. They always wanted dollars. Sometimes they'd give you a premium, but not one single person would take dollars on that unless I paid a 25% premium, when the normal is 16 or 17% in favor of the euro. But not to get into all that, that's not what today's show's about. I want to get right in to the questions that were asked while I was gone that came in. Let me start with platinum. If you follow this show for long, you know that I've been huge bull on platinum over the last 30 years. We've seen it go from $3 to over $200 and buy signals that I actually gave on it. And then when it got to 2000, we went out of platinum and watched it fall all the way down to 860, where it was last spring, when I gave a new buy signal on it, predicting that platinum would pass palladium and palladium would come down dramatically, as it has. So now it's even more concern about the future of the catalytic converter and where they're going to get the platinum from, because 92% of platinum is mined in either South Africa or Russia. And we know what's going on in Russia. We've got labor problems in South Africa, probably see some strikes this fall, which could really send platinum up very quickly. I was asked a question in writing while I was gone, Mr. Cloud, do you think silver, gold, or platinum will be the first metal to double? And I tell you what, there's a very hard question as you look at it, but I think all three of them will double at some point. But will they? Which one will double the quickest? I'm leaning toward platinum. It just depends. If Russia comes back and needs money, they're going to sell off assets like platinum that they have that is rare. You got to remember, platinum is 48 times more rare than gold. Also, the last 40 years, 30 of those years, platinum has been higher priced than gold. Now, platinum's at basically 1,060 to be exact this morning, but gold is at 1950. It's $800 more expensive than platinum. So whether platinum's the first one to double, I hope you're buying platinum. A lot of you are. We've been selling it along, but we also have a good deal in platinum right now. We've got some Britannias from the English Mint for 7.5% over spot, where the Platinum Eagle is 12%, and we can't find any below market. So we like this Britannia's, which you ought to jump on. And also, if you don't like those, you can go straight with the 1 ounce bars at 7%, a little bit cheaper per ounce, but based on it being a sovereign coin, then the Britannia is the better deal of that. So if you're not already in platinum, I'd get in. I'd get in quick. I know it's going to go up. It's already gone up 20-25% since I gave the buy signal last spring. The next thing that wanted to be mentioned were the U.S. 1933 old gold, the $20 gold pieces. I just can't recommend those right now. There's a lot of better things to do. They're 13 to 15% premium, when 3 years ago they were 3 to 5% over the amount of gold that's in those coins, which is 0.9675 ounces. That's also confusing to a lot of people. They think the $20 gold piece has an ounce of gold in it, but it doesn't. It's 0.9675 ounces. But if you want to talk in detail, Dan or I or Catherine be happy to talk to you, but I couldn't recommend it to you like a lot of dealers are, because they can hide premium and charge you a lot more than they should, because it's harder for you to figure the premium and the reasonable commission you're going to pay. So my advice to you right now is stay out of it. There's not any product. It's not better than any other product. In fact, if you want something that's non-reportable, by the British sovereigns, always been my favorite coin for 47 years of doing this. British sovereigns have always been their 0.2354 ounces, so they can serve as a coin that can be bartered, and they can serve as a lower premium coin. And I like those double whammy on those. And also the British sovereign at 0.2354, and the British sovereign is a sister to a lot of other fractional gold coins. But I would stay there with the Swiss and French franc. The 20 franc is 0.1867 ounces. And I really love that coin. And we've got those at 8.5%, the lowest we've had in about 3 months premium. So there's other things that are better, because this gives you a fractional coin in addition to a non-reportable coin. Once again, it doesn't mean you don't owe taxes on it. It just means when you sell it, we send you a liquidation statement, but we don't send any 1099s out on those. So that's been another thing we wanted to talk about, were the sovereigns. And last is just right now we're getting so many calls for premium 1/10 ounce gold, because really a barter, silver's better for barter, because a $30 coin is easier to get change for, than a 1/10 ounce, $200 10th ounce gold coin. But on the other hand, it's still a great barter coin if people want to stay in on the gold, because it has less volatility. I love those. And right now we just got 2,500 of the 1/10 ounce coins in from the Britannia Mint. We also have some kangaroos, but these are great coins to get in there. Yes, the premium is a little higher than other coins, but let me see. Currently, we've got those at 15.5% for the U.S. You certainly don't want those when you can get some of these others at 10.5, 11%. 10.5 on the 1/10 ounce Britannia, English Britannica, and that's 2 or 3% cheaper than the maple leaf and the eagle. So we've got some great inventory things, even though a lot of markets are very, very tight, hard to get, especially in the silver market and the fractional gold market. But hopefully today we've covered some of the two subjects. Primarily platinum is a big yes. I think it might be the first one to double. If I had to guess, that is the guess I would give. But once again, if Russia's war ends with Ukraine, we could see that change. Not gold would drop, but the premiums on the platinum would go down possibly. So anyway, if you have questions, you can reach us at 800-247-2812. That's 800-247-2812. We're still getting a lot of demand for the IRAs, and Dan can work with you if you call us. It can help you set up and get a custodian. And once again, those of you that are retiring and coming out, I see almost all of you taking your 401k and turning it into 2 IRAs one for precious metals, gold and silver, and one for your stocks, bonds, and cash. Well, that way you can diversify and play both sides of it. So once again, talk to Dan, and he can be reached at 800-247-2812. So it's great to be back in the U.S. of A. We did get to visit Sicily this time, which we'd never been to, and it's an interesting place if you ever go over there. But with this bi-monthly precious metals market update, this is Tom Cloud signing out.